Affidavit filed.
Affidavit filed, and I am interested to appear on behalf of the NC Hills Council also.
Okay.
So the records are with me.
Where is the affidavit?
Affidavit, it should be in record.
Which one? 337.
467 of 2025. Sones Hojai. I am appearing only in one case. This is the case. So there are two components here.
Second September, yes, there's an affidavit.
Yes, Lordship.
By Dipankar Das.
Yes. So Lordship would like to first see the records and I can place the records.
Yes.
Yes. These are records in original. In 2023, the company submitted an application for requesting for 6,000 bighas of land.
Version 23.
The record will reveal, not say
Okay,
from the later part.
Hmm.
Then the council had their meeting twice. First, they allotted 2,000 bighas. Then subsequently, they set another time. In that court's Lordship, the council had approved for giving 1,000 bigha more. So total 3,000 bighas. And land was given on lease for 30 years. Yesterday, I made a wrong submission because some wrong instruction in writing had come. Now I have clarified from the records.
Yes.
So 6,000 in two agreements. The lease agreements were executed, one for 2,000 bigha and the other for 1,000 bigha. Total amount for against lease value for 30 years is given at 2 lakhs rupees per bigha and annual revenue of 2,250 rupees per bigha. That is the arrangement. Lordship will find all the original lease agreements there. I have already marked it.
No, they file an application and you allot
Yes, Lordship.
for cement factory.
For cement factory.
What are the clearance required?
Clearance will be required once they get the approval, once they get the possession of the land. Now it is at the stage of possession. They have not yet got the full possession because one more thing, Lordship, before going to that, when 2,000 bighas was allotted to them and subsequently 1,000 bigha more, a PIL was filed. So first, a particular plot of land, let us assume that it is plot A. Plot A was given to them. Then some nearby villagers filed a PIL.
Okay.
Then there is another round of meeting with the council. Then council decided to give a separate plot of land. So when the separate plot of land, that grievance was no more there. And in that respect of the matter, the PIL was withdrawn. So I have a copy of the PIL order also. Why PIL was withdrawn? That query also came up from the others, from the Honorable Court last time.
Okay.
How can a PIL be withdrawn? Because they do not have any live grievance. This is the PIL order. PIL was withdrawn. Why PIL was withdrawn? That query also came up from the others, from the Honorable Court last time.
Okay.
How can a PIL be withdrawn? Because they do not have any live grievance. This is the PIL order. PIL was withdrawn on 28/11/2024.
28.
20.
28/11/24. Okay.
So the plot B has been given. Now the issue is how can this amount of land is required? There is a requirement. That is why the government of Assam constituted a committee. And one more thing I would like to place, that NC Hills Council allotted this particular plot of land, 3,000 bighas, out of a plot of land of 6,000 bighas, which was given to the industry department of the council in 1998. That record also Lordship will find in that bunch of papers. Till after elapse of about 30 years, the industry department of the NC Lordship will find in that bunch of papers. Till after elapse of about 30 years, the industry department of the NC Hills Council could not get any investors, and therefore 6,000 bighas of land remain intact. So it went back to the council, and thereafter the council gave these 3,000 bighas out of the 6,000 bighas which was earmarked for industrial work in the 1998 year, Lordship, to this Mahabal cement factory. Now, how can that be given? One more thing I would like to place, NC Hills District Council also settled 21,000 bighas of land to NIPCO earlier. It is not that 3,000 is a very big number. 21,000 bighas of land to NIPCO for setting up of the hydroelectric project. Still 3,000
Will
industrial
you
land is.
compare NIPCO with Mahabal?
No, I'm comparing it
No,
because
no,
Lordship has
then-
asked a query about NRL also.
NRL, yes.
NRL also, I have given the figure. NRL till now, they have obtained running in 4,417. And they are asking for more land now.
4,000 bighas.
4,400. That is the figure I have received from the Deputy Commissioner and NRL authority through the Deputy Commissioner. Now let me place the report. The report submitted by a committee consisted of 3 officers. After Lordship's order on the first day when this issue of 3,000 bigha was raised,
Yes.
so Lordship will kindly take my affidavit, the affidavit filed by the Revenue Department. Annexer A, page 126. Have Lordship got it?
Yes.
Office order dated 21st August 2025, whereas the Honorable Guwahati High Court in its order dated 12/8/2025, passed in WPC so-and-so, has observed that the quantum of land allotted by the Dima Hasa Autonomous Council for establishing a center cement plant appears to be extraordinarily large and prima facie disproportionate to the actual requirement of the proposed unit. And whereas the Honorable Court has further directed that records pertaining to such allotment be examined keeping in view the rights and interests of tribal people along under the 6th schedule of the Constitution of India. And whereas it is considered expedient and in the public interest to undertake an independent and comprehensive assessment of the land allotted, its suitability, usability, and implications thereof. Now, therefore, the Governor of Assam is hereby pleased to constitute a committee with the following officers: one from the PWD as chairman, one director of the Geology and Mining Department, and MD, Assam Industrial Development Corporation. Terms of reference: assessment of land requirement, examine and compare the land requirement as projected by the company with the actual land requirement based on independent assessment. Topographical evaluation, study the map, topography, and inclination of the allotted land to determine the extent of usable and unusable areas. Land allotment analysis, ascertain the total quantum of land allotted, the extent of usable land, any surplus or excess land, and the portion, if any, to be earmarked for green belt development. Contour mapping, undertake contour mapping of the land to assess the suitability for the main plant and essential ancillary infrastructure. Industry benchmarking, determine the quantum of land that would reasonably suffice for the proposed plant as per prevailing industry norms and standards. The company is authorized to co-opt technical experts and obtain necessary assistance from relevant department, etc. The company shall inquire into the matter and submit a report to the Chief Minister by 27th August. Assam has an interest here, Lordship, so far because we are inviting all the companies for set up industries in Assam as a part of the overall government policy for development of industry in the whole state. That is why Assam government is very much concerned. No investor should go away from Assam. Now report. May I please
Yes,
read it?
please. Yes.
128. Report of the inquiry committee regarding allotment so-and-so. As per the order dated so-and-so, the committee comprising Chandan Sharma, etc., as member has submitted the following report regarding allotment of 3,000 bighas of land by Dima Hasa Autonomous Council for establishment of a cement plant at Umrangso. Assessment of the land requirement. Examine and compare the land requirement as projected by the company with the actual land requirement based on independent assessment. The Autonomous Hill District Council, Dima Hasao, on request of Mahabal Cement Private Limited, has allotted 3,000 bighas, 401.61 hectares of land between 26 kilo and 29 kilo. Mahabal Cement intends to set up a integrated, Lordship will kindly mark this, integrated cement factory on this allotted land, which will have the following industrial setup as submitted by Mahabal Cement Private Limited. Green Belt area 1020, environment clearance so-and-so, dated so-and-so, 9/8/2018. That is the requirement as per the environment clearance requirement, 1020 bighas. Plant and machineries 329. Coal-based CTP 38 bighas. WHRS-based CTP 11.65 in 3 phases. Road infrastructure 282.52 bighas. Rail siding
Where
200.
is this, 9/8/2018, what is this environmental clearance?
That will be required to keep as a green belt area. Road infrastructure 282 bighas, railway siding 224 bighas, environment facilities ETP, STP, WS 7.47, solar plant project 157, truck parking 44, residential area, rooftop area, offices, plant 299, vacant open space 554, total 3,000. This is the report they have given to us. Comparison with other cement plants, land utilization. A study was conducted to assess the land utilization by various cement plants in different states of the country. The comparison chart is enclosed in Annexure A. The following observations are made. I will go to the chart also a little bit later, Lordship. A cement plant requires land areas for its operation, including raw material storage, storage area for alternative fuel and raw materials, alternative fuel feeding section, the processing unit like clean, VRM, coal mill, cement mill, finished product storage, packing section, utility, administration area, etc. Each cement plant has facilities and setup as per their requirement. As the cement plant do not have similar setup, all the cement plants do not have similar setups. A comparison in terms of land requirement for common installation has also been done. Based on clinker capacity and ensuing setups, the land requirement has been assessed. The requirement towards green belt development is 33 to 35% of the total project land. It is a mandatory requirement as per the norms and condition of standard terms of reference and environment clearance. So 34% of the land has to be kept vacant for green purpose. The general land requirement towards cement plants set up for similar clinker capacity 7.5 MPTA is 260 to 410 bighas approximately. The Mahabal cement is indicated 329 bighas for the purpose. The vacant area, like in most other cement plant, is also similar. So may I go to that chart, Lordship? Lordship will find that chart. Annexer. এখন দিয়া নাই নি? Photo দিয়া নাই? এখন quote it. Lordship, that chart we have received little bit later, so it is given now.
Which chart?
I am submitting. Annexer C is also there. Annexer C is there, page 132.
Yes.
So here various, I'll just go to the land area. Lordship will see Annexer C, page 132. Ramco Cement Factory, Andhra Pradesh, 202 hectares. So it will be bigha, it will be when it is 242, it is 1807. The second chart, Lordship, which I have just handed over, there we have the both figures, hectare as well as bighas. The chart which we have annexed along with the report consists in hectares. So Lordship will kindly take the documents which I have just handed over. Let us go one by one. Ramco Cement, Andhra Pradesh, District Nandyal. It's a brownfield one. Then clinker capacity is 6.30. Cement factory is 5. Total area is 1807 4 bighas. Then green belt, cement plant, power plant. Then road is not there. Then environmental facility is not there. Solar plant not there. Truck parking not there. So with 1800, they are not having all the facilities which Mahabal is intending to make. Now, Lordship will take the example here. At Mahabal is at last one, 401 hectares or 3000 bighas. If you take Mahalakshmi,
Yes.
number 6 example, JK Lakshmi Cements, Rajasthan, Sirohi, Brownfield. Here the total land is 2,844. Identical, almost same. All the facilities are available here. If we look at Wonder Cements, number 5, the capacity is more or less same, the capacity of production, and the total land area is 2,820. Here 3 facilities are not available, that is environment facilities, solar plant, and truck parking. So now Lordship will take the record for a moment. There are several green Google Maps.
Yes.
If Lordship is pleased to take that Google map, the
Just-
3,000 bighas are.
Just give us a minute.
Yes.
Records.
Yes, records, the Google map, from the top, Lordship will find the first map in a colored Google map. These lands are deep inside and far away from the highway. And absolutely there is no inhabitation. So when a plant with such big capacity is established there must have residential complexes. They will employ minimum 5,000 with their families, about 20,000 people will have to live. There is no railway track, no road. So everything has to be built from the scratch. The nearby town is about 30-40 kilometers away. 70 kilometers away is Lanka. The other town is Umrangso. So from the ground level, they have to establish the whole factory, and therefore 3,000 bighas they have sought, which will include the railway sidings, the truck parking, the administrative offices, the township. That is most important, where they must have the educational institutions, the hospitals, and all other facilities for the employees. So not a single bigha of land will be wasted. So now the issue is, Lordship has got that map. If they get the permission, then only they will be able to. And out of the 3,000 bighas, 34% we have to believe. Now let us continue with the report. So the actual construction area will be around 1,600 bighas.
No, first, before you proceed, if you are relying on this report, which is done by your own, we have not directed a report.
No, I'm just apprising.
No, we would like the stakeholders to respond to this. First, number one. Number two, we have gone through the report hurriedly. In paragraph 2 of the of page 126, by which you have constituted a committee, please come to 126.
Yes.
Second paragraph, first paragraph.
Yes.
Whereas the Honorable High Court, by order dated 12/8/2025, passed in so and so, has observed that the quantum of land for establishing a cement factory appears to be extraordinarily large, prima facie disproportionate to the actual requirement
Yes.
of the proposed unit, and whereas the High Court further directed the records pertaining to so and so, in view of the rights of the tribal people under the 6th schedule of the Constitution of
Yes.
India. Now kindly come to 12/8/2025. What was the order of 12/8/2025?
Yes, let us
understand 12/8/2025.
Court order. Court order to the. There were some observations made in the order. Order to 9.
You can, I can read it for you.
Lordship,
There are basically three issues which
yes,
arose in the mind of the court.
Yes.
Number one, cursory glance into the facts of the case would reveal that a land which has been sought to be allotted is about 3,000 bighas,
yes,
which itself appears to be extraordinary.
Yes.
Number one.
yes,
Number two, court directs the so-and-so Understanding Council to obtain a record containing the policy to allot such a huge chunk. Aforesaid direction has been given by taking into account that the district is a sixth scheduled district under the
Yes.
Constitution of India,
yes,
where priority has to be given to the rights and interests of the tribal people residing there.
yes,
Thereafter,
yes,
further, the area involved is Umrangso in the district of Dimahausa, which is known to be an environmental hotspot containing hot spring, stopover migratory bird wildlife.
yes.
First, your report was not invited.
Sorry.
The report was not invited by the court.
Yes.
You did it, no problem. Report, has it touched upon these two aspects?
Yes, I'll address this honorable
No,
court.
has it touched?
Yes.
Let us see.
On the point of whether the NC Hills Authority Council has the power or not, I will make my
Not on the
submission.
part. It's a sixth schedule area.
Six schedule area.
Yes.
I'll make the
Yes. No,
NC Hills Councils means six schedule authority.
yes.
I'll make my submission.
No.
Step by step.
Not on your submission, on the report.
On the
Has the report touched? Has the report touched?
The report has all the factual aspects. Whatever legal submission I have to make, I will make.
That will hear, no problem.
Yes.
But since you are depending on the report,
Now, these are factual things. I am going to the law point little bit later.
no, what
Step by
is
step.
what is the consideration of this committee regarding the ecological hotspot? Number one.
That these authorities or committee does not have the expertise. Number one.
Then
that,
why was the requirement of a committee to look into the matter?
no, where is the bar? Now Lordship is saying that there is no difficulty. Yesterday also Lordship said
Yes.
Now
No, if you make-
we also wanted to
No,
see. Lordship has expressed very serious apprehension that something may not be very correct.
Yes.
Therefore, the government, because if anything goes adverse, the state of Assam will
No,
suffer.
Mr. Saikia, we need your assistance in
That is-
resolving this matter.
Yes, now
Yes, we
Lordship,
have to balance it.
yeah, absolutely.
The ecological biodiversity hotspot that has not
That
been-
Lordship, this particular
Just-
company,
Just now we have submitted that this area is not inhabited.
that is why I'm
If
coming.
it is not inhabited, it is a hotspot for migratory birds. Where does
Yes,
it go?
for that, who will take the call? The call will be taken by the central authority, Ministry of Environment and Forest, MOEF.
We make the Ministry of Environment a party here.
Yes,
We-
please make, Lordship.
we
I have no
We
difficulty.
have the response.
Yes.
And we like the
No,
petition of
Lordship,
the
the thing
stakeholder.
is that Lordship is actually, this is a premature stage. That stage will come. Once the land is get, they have to prepare a DPR and they have to submit it through the state government to the
Since-
central government.
since this has
The
come-
government, the central government authority will come and visit. There's a very elaborate exercise has to be done. Until and unless they got the clearance from MOEF, as well as the Pollution Control Board, not a single machine will move. That is the role. I am having a same problem with Dolo, that Greenfield Airport in Silchar. We have cleared the tea garden areas, everything.
Why don't you have them get the clearance from the?
No, at this stage they cannot do, because to prepare this DPR, they have to first the land with them.
There are
Lordship will kindly hear me.
Yes, there will be various other
Various factors.
other issues which we would like to have your assistance.
I am always available for this public interest cause. Now, when a particular land will be demarcated, the forest authorities from central government will come and count each tree. How many trees will be removed? What will be the fresh
You're correct,
plantation?
you're correct.
Every minute details. Without that clearance, that is a very elaborate task and very risky task and very critical task.
Now, recently, as you know, perhaps that ecological balance has been embodied as a right under 21.
Yes, Lordship.
Just day before yesterday,
Nobody is
seven
running away
countries.
from those
It has expanded,
procedures.
21 rights have been expanded to such, but even ecological balance. Having that into consideration, don't you think this will impact? This will have an adverse impact on the environment?
No, Lordship cannot pass that comment, or he cannot pass that comment.
Don't you think?
No, I fully think that is why MOEF have all the experts, the Godavaran committee.
Yes.
The Supreme Court is monitoring all these activities. It is not that all of a sudden this
Let's
cement
see.
factory will come up.
This affidavit we have just gone.
No, Lordship will hear me regarding the legal points also.
No, see.
Now, Lordship raised the
Mr.
question
Secretary,
about
Mr.
whether the Ceiling Act will be applicable or not.
argue, we have not gone through the affidavit properly.
No, that's why I'm placing. I am reading each line of
Today,
that.
today we do not expect the court to pass there, and there is no urgency as such.
Actually, problem is like this, Lord.
Yes.
If anything comes out from this honorable court, that creates a huge uproar everywhere.
What has come out? What
No,
has
let
come
me-
out?
let
Have we
me-
passed any order?
No,
We have not passed any order.
Lordship does not know how Lordship's observation.
You take action against those persons.
No, no,
who
I'm not
misusing-
going. We are not on. The
If
thing
somebody
is-
is misusing
no, no,
the
the-
public forum, take
no,
action.
No, no, Lordship, I am
We-
not on that.
We don't like
Why
that.
we are concerned? Because we are invited, we have hosted two Advantage Assam 1.0 and Advantage Assam 2.0. We have invited all the big industries to Assam. And this cement factory, if it comes into existence, this will be the biggest cement factory in the entire.
Not at the cost of the environment, Mr.
That,
ED.
Lordship,
Sorry.
that is Lordship's opinion.
Not at the cost of
That
the
Lord-
environment. If you do not follow the rules and regulation, this court
Where is
cannot
the
be
violation?
applicable.
Where is the
No,
violation?
no. First.
Where is the violation? Lordship is saying that Lordship will not allow, or Lordship is apprehending.
Yes.
Do Lordship think that the state government will allow?
That is.
We are not
that-
going to allow.
That is what we are asking.
That
You have to
that is not within the domain of the state government. That stage has not come. That is a premature stage.
Let the stakeholders respond to
Now,
this.
but
them respond
number
to
two,
this.
Lordship will kindly hear me for a moment. That Lordship asked me a question because I am also getting some ridiculous comments from everywhere. Whether this Ceiling Act is
Those
applicable.
comments are outside the court.
No,
Mr.
Lordship,
Don't
these
be
are-
part
these are
by
the-
this.
No, this will have an impact on the investors. We want investors to come and invest in Assam so that these same places which are invested with the extremist
Those
elements.
will not make
Now
any-
we want to
any-
improve the economic condition.
Those will not make any difference.
No, no,
to
Lordship,
the
it will become
decision-making
because
process.
Lordship
We will decide case
No,
on the
Lordship
basis
will
of
kindly
law,
hear me one
nothing
thing.
else.
That
We
10
don't
years
know
ago,
what is your
10
policy
years
to bring
ago,
investment. We are not-
NC Hills was invested with all extremist elements. Now there is not a single sound of the guns. Why? There is economic development. And we do not want to stall that economic growth, not only of NC Hills, for the whole Assam. So this Ceiling Act is not applicable here. The NC Hills authorities have full authority to give land. 3,000 because it's a peanut. If it is considering an industry of what 11,000 crores. If the 11,000 crores investor goes away for some whimsical reasons, that will be a very sad day for the state of Assam. I don't have to state any further.
Yes, we want you to respond to this. Mr. Goswami, this is filed in the other case, but if you'd like to respond to this affidavit along with the report.
Yes.
There's a report by the committee constituted on 21/8/2025 and the report is dated 29/8/2025. You have been served a copy. If you want to respond to that, you can. And Mr. Kathar, if you want to respond, you can respond to that. And this has been placed before us today. We would also like to go by the,
Yes.
and the records have also been placed. We'd like to go by the records.
And Lordship may also look into the Ceiling Act. It is not applicable to NC Hills district. Number one, regarding the
Why-
power
why
of the
it is-
NC Hills
why it is-
Council.
Why it is not applicable?
Yeah. May I read it? Number one, when this act was prepared, about 8 or 10 districts were included. NC Hills, it is a transferred subject, number one. And number two, they have not adopted Ceiling Act.
From where do you make this submission?
Yes, I'm making from the act itself.
Which act?
The Assam Ceiling Act 1956.
Okay.
NC Hills Council was constituted in 1955, a year earlier.
Yes.
May I read it?
Yes, please.
Assam Fixation of Ceiling on Land Holding Act 1956.
Yes.
May I read it? Short title, Section 1.
Hmm.
This act may be called the Assam Fixation of Ceiling on Land Holdings Act 1956. It shall extend to the districts Gwalpara, Dhubri, Kokrajhar, Bongaigaon, Borpeta, Nolbari, Kamrup, Dorong, Sunitpur, Lakhimpur, Dhemaji, Nagaon, Morigaon, Sibsagar, Jorhat, Golaghat, Kachar, Karimganj, Hailakandi, Dibrugarh, Tinsukia in the state of Assam.
Okay.
So NC Hills is not.
And is there any further notification under
No,
subsection 4?
my instruction is no. Number three,
Under subsection 4?
there is no, to the best of my knowledge. And further exceptions is section 2.
Hmm.
In addition, The provisions of this act shall not apply to land held by the state government or the union government
Yes.
or by any local authority or any agriculture farming corporation constituted under the Assam Agriculture Farming Corporation Act 1973.
Yes.
The land held and utilized for special cultivation of tea and purposes ancillary.
Yes.
B. Land held by mill, factory, workshop, as the case may be, for the purpose of or expansion of mill, factory, workshop, or any ancillary purpose of the mill, factory, and workshop, such as setting up of schools, dispensaries, roads, but not for any other purpose.
Yes.
So these exceptions is, suppose
No,
it is
this
there also.
This exception is for land which were under the possession
Yes.
56. This will not come into operation.
That is a
Yeah,
debatable.
for-
That is a debatable thing.
No, not debatable. This is the simple meaning. First is acceptable.
Yes.
That is not
Yeah,
extended
if
to NC.
first is acceptable, that is sufficient.
No, first we have to see subsection whether there is any further notification. That I think you would be the better.
We'll address because I am ready with the case. There is no such notification till now.
Okay, well, Mr. Kathar, how soon can you get back?
Lordship, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
No difficulty. We are not in a hurry.
Mr. Goswami would like to respond to this?
Yes. The cement plant will only take place when we get possession
That is it.
of the land. We have
No,
not
the
yet got
EG
the
has said that possession has already been
Yes,
given
we
over.
have not got the possession, and this court has rightly, my lord, if I may say so with respect, directed that there should be a demarcation because there was a lot of this PIL.
But this photograph
subsequent-
has shown something.
Beg your pardon.
A photograph has shown something that.
Annex 21.
No, that is all right, my lord, that has to be explained because that is why we came here, because there was a lot of problem with regard to the identity of the land. And the petition which we are now dealing with,
Yes.
there are two petitions. First was the PIL.
Okay.
The court said that affected persons may come. So the second petition was filed and which is before your lordships now, one of the cases, where, my lord, they have also indicated, including in the prayer, that they are also not sure which portion of land is being taken because they have not given maps or anything, which has resulted in a confusion. Therefore, this court rightly, my lord, directed that there should be demarcation of the land also, and which is going on, and 90% of the demarcation has taken place, and it is going to be completed. So it will be quite in order that they give the report and your lordship has an idea of the entire,
Okay.
because
Okay.
everything is a little in a fluid state.
You file the 2 weeks, after 2 weeks, you fix the date.
On behalf of NC Hills Lordship, from the records, I would like to file an affidavit. Whatever is there in the record,
Yeah.
it should be in public domain.
Correct.
We should also see.
Okay.
We will also, my lord,
This affidavit is what, by whom?
By the State of Assam Revenue Department.
A date to write.
We want to see that whether the land has been rightly allotted or
Yes,
not.
yes, yes.
We have
We
done
will-
that verification.
We want you to do that only, nothing else. That whether.
We are not used to do or poking our nose in affairs which are not belonging to us, but we have to see from the interest of the state.
Heard Sri so because I'm the senior counsel by so and Sri AI Kathar,
Yeah.
or petitioner in so. Also heard Sri D. Saikya, the learned Advocate General Assam, assisted by Ms. Sri R.M. Das, who has submitted that he would appear also on behalf of the
NC Hills
MCL's Autonomous
Autonomous
Council also. The learned AG has submitted that an affidavit has been filed today, along with which an office order dated 21/8/2025 of constitution of a 3-member committee to cause an inquiry on certain terms of reference, as well as the report of the committee dated 29/8/2025 has been enclosed. The learned AG has contended that the process adopted is done by following the due process of law. And the aspect of the clearance by the Ministry of Forest and Environment, Government of India would come at a later stage, right?
Yes, yes.
Later stage. Full stop. Para? In the fitness of things, this court is of the opinion that the petitioners in both the writ petitions should be given a chance to respond to the affidavit filed today by the state. Full stop. As prayed for, 2 weeks' time is granted to file rejoinder affidavit. Full stop. The NCL's Autonomous Council,
It's okay.
the Sri Saitya has also produced the records of the NCL's Autonomous Council and has submitted that a separate affidavit would be filed on behalf of the council. Correct? Let such affidavit be filed within the said period of 2 weeks. Should we fix a date?
Yes, Lordship, I have a small prayer as Lordship is expanding the scope of this writ petition and which is now more in the color of a public interest litigation. Lordship may convert it into a public interest litigation also as Lordship is, because the issues which they are raising, these are very limited issues, nothing to do with environment or anything else.
We'll see, we'll look into it. explore
If it is converted to a PL, it will give a better color.
We'll see to it. Okay, when, should we fix a date?
As your Lordship
Your
pleases.
dear lordship may give a little more time for the affidavit, because it might.
3 weeks? 3 weeks?
3 weeks will be
3
better.
weeks. If you want, we can have a date after 3 weeks.
3 weeks and then have it after the puja vacation, that will be good.
Let it be before the puja vacation. Today is what, 3rd? One, we'll have, try to have it on 24th. Depending on it, we can fix another date. It's not a problem. 24th, you are available?
Yes, yes.
24th.
But I'll have to
Then-
have some domestic problems, so that there will be a little
Let
problem.
the affidavit come only, no hearing will take.
Yes. Let it be fixed. We'll accommodate you.
Yes.
24th.
That's the hearing, and we'll file the.
Yes.
within 3 weeks,
Yes, we'll accommodate you. No need to.
And then we'll see.
We'll give this back after some time.
Lordship.
Please.
My
collect it
colleague
from-
will collect it.
Yes.
Deeply obliged.